Usman turns back the clock, defeating Joaquin Buckley by decision, winning 4 rounds out of 5. Now, I know one judge gave him 3, but, I mean, let's be real here. He won 4 of those 5 rounds. With the last round, Buckley was able to finally make the adjustments that he was so much struggling to make throughout the first 4 rounds of that fight, and stuff the takedowns, landing devastating offense, had Usman on his back foot in that 5th round, but too little too late, right? Usman went out there, and like, hindsight's 20/20 for everything, right? And my prediction swayed massively once I realized how fucking big Usman is. Like, you would honestly think that he was the guy coming down from middleweight. Now, I know he had the fight with Hamzat, but I'm just saying, like, Buckley has had more of the longevity at middleweight than Usman had with his one fight, right? So you would think that Usman was the guy coming down from middleweight. And Buckley looked way smaller at the weigh-ins. And the second I saw that, I was like, ooh. I actually think... Because he just looked big. He looked big. He looked like he was in great shape. And he didn't waste any time going into the fight, getting the fight to the ground within like 45 seconds. Made Buckley pay right away, got that cut in the first round. Let him know, like, hey, this is going to be a fucking tough night for you. And stuck to his game plan, utilized relentless pressure and takedowns, and Buckley just really didn't have an answer for it. He was just not able to lower his posture and get that leverage for those takedowns. He wanted, first he was hesitant because he knew the takedowns were coming. Once it happened so fast, too, in that first round, it stifled his offense. So then he started to hesitate, not believe in himself. He wasn't getting the leverage that he needed to defend the takedowns. And then finally, going into that 5th round, his coaches told him, hey, you need to get lower on your stance for these takedowns. And he did, and he was able to stuff them. So it was impressive to see Joaquin Buckley stay in the fight, make adjustments late in the fight, and even find success later on. But also to see, I think also, it was also more impressive to see Usman, the former champion, being on such a losing streak, 38 years old, being away from the octagon, and look like he had never left. Fooled everybody. Not fooled everybody, but proved it, like, a lot of the naysayers, myself, like, wrong, and just showed, like, hey, he's here to stay, at least momentarily. Put himself right back into the mix. I forgot who it was that he called out. I know that he completely dismissed Bilal Muhammad, but I want to see that fight. I want to see Usman versus Bilal. I think that makes the most sense. But I forgot who it was. Was it Shavkat that he called out? I wasn't sure. I don't remember. But, man, one of those good main events that both guys look good in victory and defeat. Like, Buckley went out there, tested himself against a world champion on a massive win streak. Yeah, he got dominated for the first 20 minutes, but showed heart, showed resilience, the ability to make adjustments. It was a good main event.